Aloha, aloha, aloha. What a beautiful, bright, sunshiny day in Waikiki on the island of Oahu. How are you all doing, one and all? We're going to be testing some things. Some things may work, some things may not, but we will see. So, for those of you who are keeping track at home, we are on going through StreamYards on YouTube. So, we're on YouTube, but we're using the streaming utility called StreamYard, just so you guys can take some notes later on if you like. And we should be streaming in real high quality, or not real high quality, but as good as the quality on this feed should be just as good as it is on Face or YouTube. So let's try it out. And if it's not that way right from the very beginning, then it may clean itself up, as they say. But we're going to give it the old college try. That dog's loving those waves. Aloha, John. Thank you guys for joining on YouTube. I know it's a pain for a lot of you. Shane, aloha. Jennifer B. And Janet, Godmother, good to see you. You're still a moderator too, Janet. That's what that wrench is. I've made you a permanent monitor, so each time you come on, there's nothing more for you to do. You just see that blue wrench beside you. Leanne, you made it home. I'm glad to see you made it home. No pain, good. How many of you guys watched those? Either watched the live or the replay of those drones last night? I thought that was a really, really good stream. I'm glad we went out there and did it. Man, it was just dumb luck, boy, that I picked that one little spot and that one little angle. I'm glad we did. And then I changed the aperture, the zoom in a little bit a couple times just to see how things would work. So how is the video and audio quality? Let's do the audio first. Audio should be really easy. Audio should be just perfect. And how's the video? It's a little cloudy today back there, as it typically is, but a little bit more so today. You see looks like maybe some rain coming in. Watched it live. Yeah, I love that. I really did. They actually started talking today in some of the posts about maybe doing a fireworks and drone show like once a month. So the fireworks that they do at Hilton Hawaiian Village would still be every Friday, but one of those Fridays they were talking about possibly doing a drone show with it. I think that'd be kind of good, kind of cool. Michelle, is the video good? The visuals looks good. I'm watching on my other phone. It looks bumping, man. It looks good. Audio's clear, video's clear. StreamYards did a couple of things that's really kind of funky. I know this is probably not the perfect Hawaii live stream, but those of you who haven't watched it or who will be rewatching, this is not normally what our streams are about. But we come to these locations, we go over hikes and farmers markets and activities and tours and beach walks and sunrise and sunset streams. We have a lot of fun. I know the YouTube demographic is much, much different than where our core is at this point, which is Facebook, but I think you'll like it. Look at all those bait fish. So the tide's up pretty high, not pretty high, it's up high, but look at that big ball of bait fish right there. They're caught in this lagoon area here. Where are we? We are, I don't know the actual official name of this walk, but we're on Waikiki Beach. This is Kahio Beach right here on the right-hand side. Oh man, there's some Sergeant Majors in there. Those usually don't get caught up in here that far. That's cool. They probably got washed in through that little walkway right there. So we're on Waikiki Island of Oahu. That's Diamond Head. Right in front of that is Queen Kapiolani Park. There's Kaimana Beach right down there, Kaimana Hotel, and then this just to this side of it is that natatorium. And there's all of Waikiki and all the hotels there. There's a little message on my screen I'm going to have to try and get rid of. You guys don't see it, I see it, but I just don't want it to mess with it. It's telling me something about a link. But let's go walking this way a little bit. It is nice and piping hot today. We may need to go get some pineapple at the Aloha Farmers Market. Yep, it is. It's a very cool place. It's a beautiful Marriott, St. Augustine's of, is that called, it's not called St. Augustine's of the Sea. That's what it is. St. Augustine's of the Sea. I always want to call it St. Augustine's of the Beach. There's some really good restaurants in Marriott. We don't give that as much credit or call out. DK, that's one of the best steakhouses, and it just falls on deaf ears. And that for probably 5-6 years was my go-to steakhouse. I ate there at least 2 times per visit. That I love, love, love that place. And we need to go back there. It is exceptional. And I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason why we don't go over there. Orencinos is in there. There's a sushi bar. Oh, you can see there's a sign right there. Queen's Break Restaurant is just like a continental American style restaurant. It's nothing really to write home about. There's so many, 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 many more options that are much more appealing. All right, guys. Let's see what happens when I click this link. Hopefully it doesn't, okay, there you go. That's good. That's fine. So the comments on YouTube, as you guys, some of you probably know, it's a little bit easier to comment to people on YouTube. You're able to put the like the little @ sign and then comment to somebody. It'll highlight to them. Like you can write to Janet, "Hey Janet, how are you?" And it'll highlight. So you're able to, I personally think it's better than Facebook. You may not think so, but it's just a different option for you to communicate to other people. And I can also put up banners and things like that. That's why I like going through here. If this stream, if the video on this or the visuals on this stream are good, then a lot of the feedback that I was getting online was bunk, but some of the feedback I was getting seemed accurate. So I have this phone set up to go live on StreamYards to YouTube, really, really, really tweaked. So let's see if it looks, we don't have to keep talking about the quality bit. I'm just really cognizant of it. That's really what I wanted to do today. So let's look at some other cool things. Any place you guys want to go? I also think it's because of the places that I'm going, there may be there's like a connectivity issue. You know, there's more bandwidth being demanded right here in this area. Yeah, it's not good now, the video quality. What'll happen is after the actual live file is digitized and goes back live, is uploaded, it'll resort to the higher quality. That's not really good for live video people or live watchers, but afterwards it's okay. Yeah, it'll get better or worse. We're just gonna stick it out. But once we end the stream and it uploads to YouTube, they'll redigitize it or they'll capture the higher quality video. It's a bummer they do it that way, but that's how it is. Oh, I didn't see Mr. In Between was on here. What did he say? I didn't see what Dale wrote either. I just saw the response to it. I want to try and get this. There's a little notice on the screen that's kind of blocking my my view. Boys to Men was at the Waikiki Shell last night. I don't think that went through, Leanne. I don't think Michelle was going. She said that she went to the outside. She didn't go inside. She went on the outside. A lot of people sit on the lawns if they can't get tickets, or if they're not going for the whole show, and you can hear them. And she said they sounded great, which I thought was kind of cool. Let me check too. Hold 1 second. I want to compare some video rates on these two streams as I'm walking here. Man, I didn't realize that stream yesterday was 5 hours. Wendy's a trooper, boy. Yeah, make sure you like and share. Thank you, Michelle, for reminding. To send a message to someone else, you guys may want to try it just to kind of test it. Just type in the @ and then the user's name, like Michelle Boyle. But remember, Michelle spells her name with 1 L, and just all one word. So just type @Michelle Boyle, and she should come up, and you just type her a message. Yeah, like right through here, the bandwidth demand is really high for some reason. I know there's people with cell phones on, but that usually takes a lot to really create that kind of a demand. Or that demand load, they say. But it's a typical Sunday. Park is full of families having barbecues, people out swimming, surfing, doing all kinds of fun things. Okay, I'm seeing what you guys are seeing now. Yeah, that's muddy, boy. That's not good at all. I could kill this on, yeah, that video quality. What is up with that? That's crazy. Yeah, this is not good at all. This is not what I thought. This is much worse than I thought the worst would be. So let me do this. I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to start a new stream that goes directly to YouTube. Okay. Let me do that. Give me 1 second. So we'll kill this one. I'll probably delete it, but I want to test it. Actually, no, I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to test it and see how YouTube treats it when it redigitizes it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to end this. I'm going to be back on YouTube in 30 seconds.